Good morning, panels, doctor, and everyone. My name is Cheng Hui, and now I would like to present to you the Flood Edu Community Learning Center. The main project issue that I'm targeting for this learning center is the flood issue in Bandar Kota Tinggi. This is due to our site location at a flood-prone area, and it is near to the Johor River. And from my findings, I found out that there is a lack of flood education programs in the community of Bandar Kota Tinggi, as well as in the context of whole Malaysia, because the flood prevention programs are usually more government and authority centric, which doesn't involve much of the community. So, my main idea for this learning center is to provide a space for a more people-friendly disaster management program to the Kota Tinggi residents, to help them understand more about floods and their environment, to promote community engagement in flood preparation, to build their resilience, and also taking into consideration of the role of this building in emergency needs. As the building program is about flood and it basically affects everyone in Kota Tinggi, so this building aims to maximize its role in serving the community, which includes a wide range of age groups from children to seniors. And this learning center aims to provide spaces for both formal and informal learning. For formal learning, it takes place seasonally, especially during when it's near to rainy seasons. This learning center can serve as a meeting point for the community to meet and spark discussions and about flood and initiate flood preparations together to share and exchange important informations. Thus, campaigns, seminars, classes, talks, workshops, and demonstrations are needed on a seasonal basis. For informal learning that occurs more oftenly on a daily and weekly basis, there are spaces provided for self and also group learning where can come here to use the space for reading, discussion, leisure, study, or entertainment. The design of concept of this building is to provide spaces that are flexible and expandable to adapt to different activities and needs, such as expanding indoor spaces to outdoor spaces for activities or certain functions, and also to provide different possible layouts of spaces needed in different scale of activities. So this concept is to meet the consideration of this building, which might can become a temporary flood shelter, a storage area, emergency gather and evacuation point, prepared with an inflatable boat and life jacket storage. So the idea is to create a space for all to learn and gain information and its ability to respond to changes. Yeah, so for the site plan, there are two ingress from Jalan Kolam Ayer. One is only for the service vehicles, which directly leads to the refuel chamber, the service zone of the building, and also the load and unloading area. It is located here so that it's not directly visible from the streets. And the OKU parking is located near to the entrance, and ramps are provided to ease the wheelchair access. A pedestrian and cycle pathway is provided from the ingress and surrounding the parking lots. The two-wheel vehicles parkings are located right next to the ingress to ease the bikers and cyclists, and the egress exits to Jalan Abdullah. This building is attached to a paved outdoor area which can be used for outdoor learning activities and also demonstration. Okay, so for the ground floor plan, start from the entrance, there's a reception and also an information lounge which is convenient for people who drop by just to like get information or to enquire at the information desk or self-assess information at the provided PC kiosk. And there's also a media or VR room for video displaying purpose. and it also functions as a VR simulation training space for learning purpose if we remove the chairs. And at the end of the ground floor are the service and management areas. And there's a outdoor fire staircase that can access to the second floor with a platform lift for wheelchair users. The outdoor area is used for, as I mentioned, the learning and demonstration. And behind the reception is the exhibition and gallery area. In normal days, the stair seating area can be used for sitting, reading, and discussion, whereas in certain events, it can become a presentation, demonstration, and tour briefing area. The whole row of vertical bifold doors here is to provide a more open space and to connect the gallery and the staircase to the outdoor area. Okay, so for the first floor plan, it starts with the children's zone with book racks and also an enclosed mezzanine area provided for them to read and play. And the main indoor learning space of this building is at this first floor, the middle part, which is the multi-purpose hall and also a roof terrace here. This multipurpose hall have individual learning spaces and discussion areas located at the right hand side here. And the spaces here can be partitioned according to different needs, like classroom or workshops or seminar. And if we go straight, this area have the management office, the meeting room, and the storage area, and toilets that attach with showers that can provide for the temporary tenants. And at the end, as I mentioned just now, the meeting room is open to a view of greeneries and also the outdoor area. Okay, so this one is the section Y and section X. Okay, so I would like to mention that the location of this learning center is at a higher ground and it is opposite of the college community Kota Tinggi, which is a temporary flood relief center. The idea of considering this learning center to serve in flood situations can build a relationship between this learning center and the college community, where this center can play a minor role in aiding the flood relief process. The first floor and rooftop area is designed to serve as temporary storage area and also shelter when flood happens. Two systems are applied to achieve these ideal flexible spaces. The first one is the retractable roof system attached to the terrace area, and also another one is the movable partition system, which is applied at the multi-purpose area. This is the diagram showing the running track of the movable partitions. So it can be arranged to different layouts to meet different requirements or needs. By utilizing the grid lines in designing the first floor plan, the middle part, which have the 16 grid boxes here, um, it can shield around 12 to 16 Natma tents, which means that 12 or 16 families with around 4 to 5 people each tent. So for the row of the rooftop area, if the water level rises and reach to a dangerous point where people need to be evacuated to other places, this building provides an emergency evacuation route where people can take the fire staircase here to access to the rooftop area, which is a emergency gathering point. And the rooftop area has a storage space that stores inflatable boats and life jackets for emergency use. And people can utilize the rooftop area to prepare for the evacuation process, and they can escape from the by using the emergency ladder here. to ease the process of loading boats to the raised floodwater. These are some of the photos showing like the roof terrace area, which is an expandable space. We can see the running tracks of the partitions here, the multi-purpose space, seminar area, and also the workshop area. Okay, and this is the exploded axonometric. So that's all from me. Thanks for listening.